Is anybody out there? Can you hear me? One, two, three. Well, the little lights on the meter are working, which indicates that it is working. So, turned it off and turned it on again. I am a computer genius. I think that was Sue Bickford's sound advice. And the only kind of computer fixing I know how to do. Anyway, welcome. Well, that chewed up 20 minutes of the show. I told you several fascinating stories and sang you a couple of great songs. I'm sorry you had to miss all that, and I don't intend to repeat any of it. So, let me see. I did have some lyrics all set up for you. So let me see if I can pull up any of them here. That's not it. This is ironic because it's the one time I really had the show set up. I had all the lyrics up on the screen, and I had rehearsed, and none of it seems to have made a dang bit of difference. So, goes to show you. That's not it. All right, well, here's one I was planning to do tonight. And there's no sense. Just because it's out of order doesn't mean I should continue messing around here. It's an old Gordon Lightfoot song. Lamp is burning low upon my tabletop. Snow is softly falling. The air is still within the silence of my room. I hear your voice softly calling. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, I would be happy just to hold the hand I love on this winter night with you. The smoke is rising in the shadows overhead. My glass is almost empty. I read again between the lines upon each page, the words of love you sent me. If I could know within my heart that you were lonely too, I would be happy just to hold the hands I love on this winter night with you. Fire is dying now, my lamp is growing dim. The shades of night are lifting. The morning light steals across my window pane, where webs of snow are drifting. If I could only have you near to breathe a sigh or two, happy things I love on this winter night with you, and to be once again with you. It seemed kind of appropriate for the frosty weather most of us are experiencing. I know we are here in northern Delaware. This was the first day I actually got outside for a run in a week. I have been stuck to my little rowing machine here in what we call the music room in my house. At least that's what my grandson calls it. And man, did I have layers upon layers. But it was great to be out in the apricity. And for those of you that have not heard that word before, I learned it about 48 hours ago, and it means the warmth of the winter sun. And it was actually glorious to just feel it on the like 4 square inches of my face that was visible today. So yeah, hope you're doing well with all this. Well, I got a 12-string here. This is one of the first songs of Arlo's that I ever learned. And I don't know the history of this song. I think it started out as a Union song, which would make a lot of sense. But it has resonance with what's going on right now in our country. Like I said, I had these lyrics all up. I just found the one I was looking for earlier. I did this once for. I was a lyric jockey for Chris Christopherson. Because in the last few years, while Chris was touring, he used a teleprompter, which a lot of artists do, and I'm starting to see the wisdom involved. But Lisa, his wife, used to run the teleprompter from the side of the stage, and one night she asked me to take over. And it didn't go well. As you're probably gleaning. I should have just quit while I was ahead. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do the song that I want to do. I'm going to do the song that I can do. Because I can't spend the whole night looking for lyrics, so. I just saw it a minute ago. I can't find it now. So we'll do another one. This is a brand new one. I haven't even sung this out loud to any other people. So you get to hear it in its nascent state. It's called Christian Nation. Say you want a Christian nation that's all right by me. If you want to welcome strangers and set captives free, if you feed the hungry and you heal the sick to boot, and teach that the love of money's at all evil's root, that's what it means, Hoss. Simple as that. The man up on that cross don't wear no red hat. You want the 10 Commandments up on every classroom wall, but they don't come from Jesus, they come from Mosaic law. When it comes to commandments, Jesus only mentioned 2. Love God and love your neighbor like he's just the same as you. That's what it means, Hoss. Simple as that. The man up on that cross don't wear no red hat. That's what it means, Hoss. Simple as that. The man up on that cross don't wear no red hat. I don't care what name you call God when push comes to shove. If you try to turn the other cheek and serve the God of love, you say you want a Christian nation, but we're at an hour when the power of love must stand up to the love of power. The only crown that Jesus wore was made of twisted briars, and he who commits cruelty in the name of Christ's a liar. So now I found the lyric that I was looking for. How about that? So going back to the introduction before the song that I didn't introduce. It's called Which Side Are You On? There's trouble all around the world, yeah, well, it looks that way to me. People don't know what to do, they don't know where they should be. Just one question still remains, to which we must respond. 2 roads lead from where we are. Which side are you on? Are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Moses crossed the desert with a band of weary men. For 40 years they wandered through the hot and burning sand. And Moses went and prayed alone his weary bond. Lightning wrote these words in stone. Which side are you on? Are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Jesus stumbling through the streets on the road to Calvary, nailed high to testify with other local thieves. And as they hung there dying, one asked what lay beyond. That all depends, the master said. Which side are you on? Are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Some men work for little things, some men work for more. Some men work for anything, some don't work at all. Me, myself, I'm satisfied to sing for God's own Son. And ask you what I ask myself, which side are you on? Are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Which side are you on, boys? Which side are you on? Arlo Guthrie. Let's check in. I didn't really get a chance to see who was with us tonight. If I can even find that screen, I'll be thrilled. Let's see. We got a bunch of comments. So again, Susan, thank you for the tip to reboot. Donna's here. Can't hear you, she says. Tony's here. Can't hear you, she says. Phil Trace, no sound. Lucy Stone, no sound. Joanne, I'm going to skip ahead. Joe Henderson, hello. Philippa, hello. Glenda. Heidi's here. Nice to see you, my friend. Jeremy. Anne-Marie. Anyway, so let me see what else we were going to sing for you tonight here. So here at the front end of the stream, I'm going to get my venting out. This ain't over, boys and girls, oh no, not by a long shot. They think they're gonna shut us up, but we all know that they're not. But though some makeup crusted orange come over might betray the things our country stood for, he can't take our right to say. Go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. So I wrote this song the day after Renee Good was killed. Got up and read the news in the paper and abandoned my customary morning wordle and started scratching out the lines to this song. And I sang it here on the Friday night Busk after Dusk. Made a little copy of the stream and sent it to my friend DJ Helen Light. And she played it on her show the next day, and we went into the studio the following week and cut the song with my buddy Harvey, and just uploaded that for release. So that'll be out next week, but it's gone out to folk DJs all over the country at this point. It's called America's Game. This ain't over, boys and girls, oh no, not by a long shot. They think they're gonna shut us up, but we all know that they're not. Though some makeup crusted orange comb over might betray the things our country stood for, he can't take our right to say. Go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Trump says that they shot her dead because she misbehaved. That's no way to treat citizens, that's how you treat a slave. Donald now claims that no law can overrule his whims. Tell that to old Abe Lincoln or George freaking Washington. And go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the whole team is coming to bat. I don't know. Trump is at the plate now, he's got 2 strikes and no balls, but violence only makes things worse. So here and now I call for civil disobedience, peacefully to stand against all the hatred being unleashed on this land. This ain't over, boys and girls, oh no, not by a sight. They think they're gonna shut us down, but there's no chance they might. They say I got Trump derangement syndrome, but I know it isn't. Nothing but a little good old-fashioned patriotism. Go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Yeah, go tell all them MAGA mothers their sons best hold on to their little red hats. America's game is not innings or more, and the home team is coming to bat. Yeah, the home team is coming to bat. Soldiers in Nixon's come, we're finally on our own. Last summer I heard the drumming for dead in Ohio. Gotta get down down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew her and saw her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are gunning us down. Should have been done long ago. What if you knew her and saw her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? La 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 la. Some Neil Young there. Must have been putting some heart into that one, because I don't usually take the guitar down a whole half step with one song. Something by Chris. Deep in the heart of the infinite darkness, a tiny blue marble is spinning through space, born in the splendor of God's holy vision, sliding away like a tear down his face. Look closer, you'll see the whole wide holy wonder of oceans and mountains and rivers and trees. Of all his creation, the strangest are humans, the creatures of laughter and freedom and dreams. Now the warriors are waving their rusty old sabers. Preachers are preaching a gospel of hate. By their behavior determined to teach us a lesson we're soon to be learning too late. Look closer, my brothers, we're killing each other. We better stop and get started today, 'Cause life is the question and life is the answer and God is the reason and love is the way. Life is the question and life is the answer and God is the reason and love is the way. That song's kind of grounding for me, especially when I'm kind of riled up, you know. And this week it's hard not to stay in that riled up place. So to be clear, I'm staying prayed up. I truly am. I don't allow myself to stay long in a place of anger that wishes any ill for any of these gun thugs that are patrolling the streets or any of these politicians that are ordering that done. I don't wish any of them ill. I am wishing great ill to their policies and their ability to affect people's lives, because we are suffering as a nation, and we are headed real quickly towards some bad stuff. I don't pretend to be a seer of any kind, but I don't think it takes one to see that there's some really dangerous days ahead for this country, and I console myself with the knowledge that, you know, God wins. After all this, my mom used to say, and I've seen it attributed to John Lennon, but I think it was Mom who said it first, that it's all going to be all right in the end. So if it ain't all right, then it ain't the end. So, that being said, I had a request from my friend Donna this week for a song from my To The Point album, a live album, which I only have on CD. I don't even think it's up on the streaming services, which is my bad. No pun intended. But so Donna, I was going to learn it for you, but that would have meant I had to sit out in the car and listen to a CD when it was 5 degrees out. And I thought, you know, I love Donna, but not enough to get frostbite for her. So I'll do an old song of mine that you might like, or hopefully you will. And I will when the climate swings into a more temperate zone. But I think you'll remember this one. 4-lane runs with the moon tonight. Cold black sky, but the stars are bright. Driving fast, but I'm still not quite back in my baby's arms. Push this bucket for 3 straight days. One more night and I'll take my pay. Right back home where I'll laugh and lay. Back in my baby's arms. Back where my baby's hands pull the hurt of this world from my back like a sweat-stained shirt. She washed me clean in love's sweet river. Baptized me in her smile. This world happiness ain't no trick. Find somebody and make love stick. I know I'm right every time I kick back in my baby's arms. Yeah. sweat-stained shirt washed me clean in love's sweet river, baptizing me in her smile. So I race with the moon tonight. The grade is steep, but my load is light. So I know I'm gonna be alright, back in my baby's arms, back in my baby's arms, yes. That's for Donna. Title song of an old CD of mine. Old boots, old denim, just like what's in them. Old boys ain't finished, just vintage. Great beard, long hair, stay weird, don't care. Oh boy, they ain't finished, just finished. Darling, something may amuse you. They don't make them like they used to anymore. Old bikes, old cars, well-worn guitars, old toys ain't finished, it's just finished. Old head, but that don't mean old hat. Old joys ain't finished, it's just finished. Darling, something may amuse you, but of this you can be sure. Won't make you like they used to anymore. Old school, old style, and I'll make you smile. My love ain't finished, just vintage. This boy ain't finished, he's just finished. So a little falsetto for you Barry Gibb fans. Heidi, is that next week? I could have sworn that wasn't next week. Heidi made a comment about seeing me next week in Churchville. February. It's next week. I didn't realize I didn't realize this was the end of January. So yes, next week I'll be. Thank goodness for cluing me into what actual day of the year it is. Next weekend we won't have our little gathering here on the internet because I'll be in Churchville, Maryland. And why would I be able to get information about that to come up? Oh yeah, it's the True North Project at the UU Fellowship of Harford County. So there's information that you can get on the interwebs and on my website at johnflynn.net. Be nice to take the evening off from all the stress of this computer entertainment. I suppose entertainment's probably, I guess you could use the word loosely. So, anyhow. I'm not putting up the QR code tonight, guys. No donations necessary for this train wreck. But thank you for your week-to-week support. Of the Busk After Dusk, soon to be the Busk at Dusk. It's getting brighter and brighter later and later. Gonna do a couple more. Went to a garden party to reminisce with my old friends. Chance to share some memories, play the songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name. No one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's right now. Learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. People came from miles around. Everyone was there. Yoko brought her walrus. There was magic in the air. Over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes heading Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da da, la da da da. All the old songs, thought that's why they came. No one recognized them, they didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou, she belonged to me. Then I sang a song about a honky tonk, and it was time to leave. But it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. See, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. And I said it's alright now. Yeah, I learned my lesson once, so you got to please yourself. I've watched my land grow calloused and indifferent to the harm caused by masked men dragging children from their parents' arms, sending folks to foreign prisons and to concentration camps without evidence or trial, on the whim of just one man. We are watching children starving due to famine far away, where we used to once save lives, but now refuse if they can't pay. And the medicines we once sent round the world for mercy's sake is held back by those who think cruelty's what makes a country great. And I think about the man from Galilee who said, what you do to them, you do to me. And I shake my head at the obscenity, nails him once more to the victim tree. And I watch them give more money to the richest men alive, while they gleefully gut programs that help millions to survive, making hospitals and clinics and food pantries close their doors to the hungry and the homeless, to the sick and to the poor. And I think about the man from Galilee who said, what you do to them, you do to me. I shake my head at the obscenity that nails him once more to the victim tree. He is you, he is me, Jesus Christ, can't you see that where empathy's died, he's again crucified. He is us, he is them, made to carry again ugly lies to dispel guilt we hide from ourselves. Watched our so-called leaders as they violate the oaths they took to the Constitution, 'cause it seems you can't serve both the law and the narcissism of a bloated autocrat, stoking fear and rage in followers who have forgotten that long ago a man Galilee said, what you do to them, you do to me. Blood and soil Christianity that nails him once more to the victim tree. God forgive the inhumanity nails him once more to the victim tree. All right, you guys. Well, this was smooth sailing all the way. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Keep the faith. Don't let the bastards get you down. We're going to get through this, and if we do, it'll be together. Good night.